What's up, all my gods, all my warriors, all my kings? I open up this conversation with cosmic love. You already know, cosmic peace as well, and abundance and inner strength. Particularly inner strength, valuing that shit over lustful desires. You know what I'm saying? And it's one more gratitude. There we go. So let's get straight to it. How to know when you're in alignment with your greatest version. Do not complicate things, or stay away from complicating shit. Stay away from complicating things that's not supposed to be complicated in your life. Really, nothing's supposed to be complicated, all right? Things are supposed to be simple, and it's okay to not know everything. You feel me? It's damn near impossible, all right? So always learn and evolve on your journey. But when there's no answers to certain things, you know what I'm saying? Especially online, you can't find everything in this matrix online. They don't want you to know that shit. There's a reason why they don't put everything out there for a reason. But, or also, not to say but also, I keep saying but. Also that, on top of that, going within for the answers. Going within and asking yourself questions. Asking yourself, for example, what's my purpose? Asking yourself, who am I? Asking yourself, who am I deeper than just the physical? Who am I in the spiritual realm? You know what I'm saying? Who am I as my highest version, as my higher self, as my greatest version? Show me that. What is that? How does that look? Like questions like that. And then, just sit in stillness, you feel me? You can also, when you're living out your day-to-day life, pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention to every synchronicity that you can. Pay attention to people, places, environments, things, numbers, you feel me? Repeated occurrences. Pay attention to all that. To know that you're in alignment, though, pretty much remembering who you are is number one. 222, appreciate the answers. Remembering who you are, not only in the physical, but as well as the spiritual. All right, having at least having some type of indication that you lean towards to it, based on how it makes your soul feel when you think about it. You feel me? So, for example, use me. This is not an example. This is the truth, right? But we'll use me for example, though. Sorry, but I know who I am. I finally know who I am in the spiritual realm as well now too. And everything starts to make sense after I look back and start, putting shit together and seeing how shit played out and seeing how I, moved a certain way and how the decisions I made with the intentions behind it. All of that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? All the times I questioned myself, all the times that I was unsure and, low vibrational as hell, like in a lower state. That makes sense too as well. But also, because duality in all things, so I appreciate them moments. You gotta appreciate both sides. You gotta appreciate the ups and the downs. So, you know what I'm saying? So above, so below. You know what I'm saying? As above, so below, I mean. That's the best way to say it. But, you can even say as within, so without. You know what I'm saying? So it's like duality. You need that. Positive, negative. Light, dark. You need that. So knowing myself makes a lot more sense because it felt like it felt like a healthy delusion. Like I was in a healthy delusion at first that helped me at times, or majority of times than not, maneuvering through life. But knowing though, moving like some shit, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to who you are, remembering who you are is so fucking powerful. So you are so in aligned with your greatest version. You know what I'm saying? So then moving in gratitude as well too keeps you aligned. You know what I'm saying? Another thing to know that you're aligned, let's see, being righteous, staying righteous too. Righteous don't always mean that you have to be nice. You know what I'm saying? That's not, righteous is just doing the right thing. That's all righteous is, just doing the right thing. Having the right intention behind it as well. Your intention is very much, it's just as important as your action. You feel me? Because I can have the intention of helping somebody. I can have the action of helping somebody, but my intention is to really, use them. Or my intention could be to wait until they, I guess, get to a certain level in life and then get what I need to get the fuck on. So I'm just playing the role. I'm pretending, you feel me, with my actions. And they don't know that. All they see is my actions. Unless they tapped in, they'll know and catch a motherfucker, you feel me? But if they're not tapped in like that with themselves, they not gonna catch on that. All they're gonna see is that nice things I do for them, but they're not gonna catch on my intentions. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably just more likely question, because they'll get their intuition every time. They'll get little feelings and shit, but they'll question themselves and they won't tap in, you feel me, within themselves and within trusting their intuition for real. You know what I'm saying? So, not to get off topic though, like that's just like I said, another way to know that you're aligned is, moving righteous and having a righteous intent. You know what I'm saying? That matters. So remembering who you are, moving gratitude and moving righteous and having a righteous intent. You know what I'm saying? And understanding too that, chaos energy is good too for you, which is just, righteously, how can I say it using this fucking English language? I'll use an example, like the real ops, the people that run the planet temporarily. Chaos energy is fighting them motherfuckers, you feel me? It's a spiritual warfare, so fighting them through mastering yourself, you feel me? Or it could be, if it really was, like in person, they'll get their ass beat. But all you can do right now is spiritual warfare right back to their ass, you feel me, in the righteous way. So it's just mastering yourself, loving yourself, self-love cosmically, and staying out the way of low vibrational bullshit, and continue to be your best version of yourself every day, day in and day out. That's a righteous way of doing that, being chaos, having chaos energy. And another way of chaos energy is not putting up with bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not going for none of the goofy shit that they try to program you with. And you can, not only with the ops, but any motherfucker in your life. You feel me? Anybody that's trying to make you go against who you are internally, who you always was. You feel me? Anybody that's trying to force you or manipulate the fuck out of you to get you to just be out of alignment, being unnatural, not living in your natural state, doing things like evil, you know what I'm saying? Like playing for the other side in a way. That shit is when you out of alignment, you know what I'm saying? Like black magic. And some of these things motherfuckers don't even know they doing, you know what I'm saying? Like spell casting words, having certain intentions, having certain thoughts consciously, moving a certain way while in the back of their head they knowing, you know what I'm saying? They knowing why, they knowing how, they knowing where, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the reason may be, that will be the reason why they moving how they move, but how they're moving is not in alignment with them, with their greatest version. You can also say it's not a righteous way to move too. It all matters about aligning with your greatest version though. So being out of alignment just fucks you up. You know what I'm saying? Just fucks the individual up. It don't, it just hurts yourself. And another way of being in alignment with your greatest version is healing. Healing plays a big part. Definitely got to heal from your childhood traumas, from, having any negative emotions or intentions or feelings towards anybody in your life. Forgiving yourself. To forgive others, you got to forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? To love others, you got to love yourself. To have empathy for others, you got to have empathy for yourself. To give a fuck about others, you got to give a fuck about yourself. You know what I'm saying? In a cosmic, loving way, though. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to self-love. Like, to learn about others, you'll learn about others just by learning yourself. Like, that's just the best way to maneuver through this motherfucker. Is self-mastery. You know what I'm saying? On this planet. And it all goes back to going back within. It all ties back to going back within. You feel me? So you're gonna be okay, man. That's how you know you're aligned. That's one of the keys, the main key points of knowing you're aligned. You know what I'm saying? It's probably more for sure, but that's just off the top of my head. That's basically what I know and what I'm doing too, just from experience. So I'm grateful for the knowledge I have. I'm grateful for just learning shit on this journey. I'm grateful for tapping in with myself and allowing myself just to, you feel me, allowing myself to radiate, you feel me, unapologetically. And knowing, like, it hit different when you know that's you. All along, you know that's you. When you just focus on, after knowing yourself, after knowing yourself and you just focus on just radiating that 24/7, can't nothing fuck with you. You feel me? If you're a light heart being, that shit gonna come out regardless. Yeah, like, sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. You can have flaws. You're gonna have flaws on this planet. You got to, duality and all things, you gotta fuck up and shit. You feel me? But if you just know that, if you keep tapping in with yourself and you keep on, you know, forgiving yourself and knowing that your mistakes do not define you, and you fucking be you, you know what I'm saying? You let your soul come out and stay out, not just go back in and out and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that too. You're learning. But when you finally just let it out and you just let it stay out, man, you know what I'm saying? You healing the fucking planet. You healing yourself. You healing the planet. You healing others around you. You healing the world. You know what I'm saying? You powerful, man. However that healing looks for you. You might heal people through your art. You might heal people, like, you might have to write a book. You might want to write a book and heal people doing that. You might heal people through your words. And that's one of my biggest gifts. You feel me? I heal through my words. I need to use more of it. I don't really focus a lot on that. I focus on it a lot, but I don't focus as much as I should. So that's one of the reasons, shit, why I'm making this video right now. Shit. So yeah. Just a beautiful thing when you tapped in and you're aligned with your greatest version. You feel me? You just gotta stay locked in, stay righteous, stay kind, stay positive, stay dangerous as well. Don't let a motherfucker play with you. You feel me? You a divine being, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you the divine masculine. You gotta stay like that. You know what I'm saying? Be in balance with your feminine energy as well. That's just your creative side and some more beautiful things too. But you the divine masculine, bro. This all for my 222 confirmation. Look at that. This all for my gods, my kings, my warriors. You feel me? Y'all gotta stay locked in, stay tapped in with your divine masculinity as well. And you got this, man. Never, always wear your crown, bro. Never let that motherfucker drop off. Always stay confident. Always have a high confidence about yourself. Always have a high self-love about yourself. Fucking love the fuck out of yourself, however that looks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. You are powerful. I'm not just saying that to say you are powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you move righteous. You powerful. It's really, that shit is a fucking, what's the word, bro? That shit is rare on this planet. That shit is damn near extinct. Divine masculinity. You feel me? You got, like, what they call it, toxic masculinity, and you got fucking motherfuckers that, I guess, fake this shit. But you are literally moving in that energy. And the more you keep working on yourself, the more you're going to heal yourself, and the more you're going to heal the planet. The more you vibrate high, the planet benefits from that. People around you benefit from that shit, man. You feel me? And it might not be a lot of people that come around you, though, too, just because at the same time, duality and all things, remember that. But at the same time, your energy is so high, you vibrate so high, that when people come around you, they have to vibrate high, too. They have to fucking, if they vibrate low, ain't no way in hell that they're going to continue to keep vibrating low around you. They're going to have to move around. And that's fine, too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not on the same journey, the same, you feel me, capacity when it comes to, they don't got the same capacity like you when it comes to wanting to become your greatest version by any means. You know what I'm saying? And just like you want that for yourself, of course you want that for others, because you want that for yourself. That's why you want it for others, because you went within and you continue to go within every day. Shit, I gotta record a meditation for my niggas in a minute. But, you know, also doing that, meditating. You align with your greatest version too when you meditate in your way. So I could keep going. That's the video. This video will help somebody open up this conversation with cosmic love, cosmic peace, inner strength, particularly inner strength, valuing your inner strength over lustful desires, gratitude and abundance, and it ended the same way. Catch y'all next video.